All right, guys, happy Saturday. Hey, there's a lot going on in the news right now. I apologize that I can't use my microphone. I just got the new iPhone 7 Plus, and I'm recording with the front-facing camera. I've got some equipment coming, guys, so just bear with me. And like I said, there's no port to stick the microphone into, so it is what it is. Anyway, on to what's been going on in the news. So as most of you have probably already heard, and I'm going to clarify a lot of this for you. I know a lot of this you've already heard. FBI Director James Comey sent a letter to Congress basically saying, I know I said this email scandal was closed and over, but we have new evidence, we have new things we're looking at that we found from an unrelated source, and this investigation is back open. That's basically what it's saying. The investigation is back open, and they have some things they're looking at, and they're investigating at this time. So I'm going to try to go through, and I'm going to explain to you and break down some of the things that's going on, what they have, how they got it, and it's crazy, but it's awesome. This is probably one of my best weekends, guys, that I can remember in a long time. Just, finally, maybe we can get some justice for this corruption, for this corrupt Clinton family. Okay, so here's the deal. One of the top Clinton aides, and her name was Huma Abedin. She has a husband named Anthony Weiner. Okay, now let's go back to Huma Abedin. She was the closest person to Hillary that there was in her professional life. She was the closest. Hillary Clinton spoke at her wedding. Hillary Clinton said that she was like a daughter. They called her daughter. She was the closest person to Hillary Clinton that there was. You can look this up, guys. It's factual. So anyway, her husband's name is Anthony Weiner. Now, the FBI was investigating Anthony Weiner because he had sent explicit pictures of his genitalia to several women, and at least one was an underage 15 or 16-year-old girl. So while the FBI was investigating Anthony Weiner, the husband of Secretary Hillary Clinton's top aide, they found emails that were saved on that server that dealt with Hillary Clinton. She's already lied under oath and said that she turned over everything she had. So we know that. In my opinion, Hillary Clinton should be disqualified immediately for running for president of the United States. And let me explain why. You can't run for office while you're under a federal investigation. It's common sense. Guys, you couldn't even get a job as a small town police officer and get on a department if you were under much less than what Hillary's under right now with this FBI investigation. You couldn't even become a police officer. So to say that you could run and be the leader of the free world while under this investigation is totally ridiculous. Here's another thing, guys. I totally 100% absolutely believe that they have overwhelming evidence. I do not believe that James Comey would have reopened this unless they did. Now, there may be nothing. We don't know yet. But my belief is that they have something of substance. It would take a lot for the FBI director to reopen this case 11 days before the election. And it's my belief that they have something really concrete to go on. Otherwise, I just don't think that it ever would have been reopened. That's just my opinion. That's not fact. But that's my opinion, is I believe there's really something there, and we'll probably find out about it now. Here's another thing I want you to realize. Don't believe it when Hillary and Joe Biden and all these people come out and say, just release the emails. We don't care. Just release them to the public. It's a criminal offense for the FBI to release information that's under investigation. And what they're doing is they're using this as a ploy to portray innocence by saying, just go ahead and release them, we don't care. Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, and all these other people that's rallying for her know that it is a criminal offense. It cannot be done. It is impossible for them to release anything that they're investigating until the investigation is over. So Hillary knows this, but she's going to get on TV and say, I've got nothing to hide, release them, when she knows that they cannot release these emails. And it just gives you another thing to show you who the Hillary people are connected with. They were connected with Huma, and the husband is a pedophile. Well, he's not been convicted of being a pedophile yet, but we know he's a predator. Just the act of sending explicit pictures of your genitalia to underage girls shows that you are a predator. You are preying on these females. That you don't have to go to court to determine. If he did it, he's a predator. At the minimum, he's a predator. And this is who the Clintons associate themselves with. This is who that they run with. Guys, I don't know what's going to happen in this, but like I said, if you want my personal H4T opinion, my personal opinion is they really have something of substance, or they never ever would have reopened this can of worms that was closed and sealed 11 days before the election. So we're going to have to see what's to come, guys. Nobody's going to know while this investigation is going on. It's illegal for anybody in the public to be told what is exactly going on until the investigation is complete, especially in a case like this. I believe that there was another backup to Hillary's emails in the Anthony Weiner household, and I believe that they uncovered other emails that were never ever released in the 30 to 50,000 that were released. That's my belief, that they uncovered the important ones, the ones that were incriminating. That's just kind of what I'm thinking that it has to deal with. But like I said, that part is speculation, but she should be disqualified. How can you run for the highest office in the United States of America while for the second time you're under investigation while running from the FBI? It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous, guys. And like I said, you wouldn't even be able to get a minimal job in dealing with something with government or city under this type of investigation. You would be disqualified. Number two is she should not be able to get any security briefings. Donald Trump and her has been getting high-level security briefings just for the fact that either one of them could become president of the United States. She should be banned from any high-level, any security briefings whatsoever, just for the fact of what she did from previous. You would be, if you worked for the FBI and you did a quarter of what Hillary Clinton did, you would be terminated, let go, and you would be barred from ever working for the government again. You know, we just got to keep the hope up, guys, that finally that somebody's going to pay for their actions. And if anybody needs to pay, it's definitely Hillary Clinton. She thought she was going to slide into the White House, and she thought she was going to make it, and she thought she was going to ruin Donald Trump. And she has the media on her side, the Clinton News Network, CNN. All the media is totally biased. And I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful that there was something so far out of it. Just think about this. A guy sending pictures of his genitalia to a child, totally unrelated, was caught, and while being investigated from the FBI, emails that were directly relating with Hillary Clinton from the previous investigation were found, and now the investigation's back open. I mean, you couldn't write this stuff, guys. You couldn't make a movie that would be any more dramatic than that. So, guys, I'm so happy this weekend because at least we're making a little bit of progress. Who knows what's going to happen? The FBI will not say one way or the other. The FBI is only going to say, let me tell you something here, guys. The FBI can't tell you, even if they had something that would put her in prison for life, they can't tell you right now because it's under investigation. It's against the law. So we don't know either way. For this to happen, I'm thinking there's a lock. I'm thinking they got something that's a sure thing. So we'll see what happens, guys. H4T. Like I said, this is my new iPhone 7 Plus front-facing camera, so it's not going to be as clear as the rear camera would be. And I'm going to have to get a Bluetooth microphone. I didn't even realize that. So, okay, guys, until next time, I'll have some more stuff coming for you real soon. Planning on doing a lot of videos. This is H4T, guys. I hope you have a great weekend.